Alright, guys, I'm gonna be going over the past week of what was it? February 3rd, 2025 to February 7th, 2025. Just going over trades I either would have taken or did take. So, beginning with Monday, we're coming to the market. Oops, that's not straight, is it? There we go. So, coming to the market, accumulation, right? Like, I'm just looking for the buy side to get swept, and then we can get a short down to everything else below us. And how this turned out, we did have 10 a.m. news this day, so I'll skip through it. So 10 a.m. would be right over here. So we end up getting the entry, and I couldn't have taken it just because we have 10 a.m. news, red folder, and I'd sit this one out, but I would have gotten break even here, and I would have gotten break even anyways, just from whatever. And then that's the news candle, and it just plays out. And then this week's price action has been weird. So, Trump says one thing and we just go up 250 points. But yeah, that was Monday. Let me see if I can skip ahead. Okay. So, going into Tuesday, the range is pretty big. We had some equal lows down here that I was kind of looking to get, but we also have a lot of low resistance liquidity above, and then obviously the SPY side. So, I was kind of just looking for that to get taken out when we come into the day. Take out the internal high. So now I'm kind of looking to see if we can get anything. I think we also did have 10 a.m. news again today, though. So waited for that. There's the news candle. Takes out the buy side. I kind of want to look for it. Like now I'm looking for shorts, but I can't really short against a data high wick. So wait for that to get taken out. It does. And then kind of just chop around. And we have equal highs here. I'm looking to see those get swept. So we get that manipulation. Then right here, we create a tiny little 5-minute fair value gap. It's the highest time frame, so that's what I have to wait for. It inverses, and yeah, I took this trade. Stop loss at the highs. TP down just like at these little equal lows that we had. It's around 2R. It's kind of like what I aim for usually. And yeah, we honestly just started chopping here, but my break even is at this unfilled 15-minute. So unfortunately that never got tapped, not even this internal low. So I couldn't have gone break even. And we just chopped around and then went up and hit the stop. So that was my one loss for the week. And then I was done trading for the day here. I only take one trade a day, guys. So next, moving on to, what day is this? Wednesday. I skipped that in the AM a bit too far, but AM started right here. Really didn't get anything that much. We had a data high up here that got traded to, and by this time it was already 11, so there really wasn't any setups I was willing to take inside of this, and I just waited for PM. So coming into PM, thing with PM, you guys already saw this trade recap, but I'm just gonna go over it again. So with PM, I really like these kind of ranges that PM trades in. for my sort of trading model and style, just with market maker buy and sell models. So right now we're just chopping down, creating low resistance liquidity, and 1 p.m. opens, we tap into that hourly fair value gap, and this is just like generally where I'm always looking for a sort of reversal. So I find the highest time frame inversion, we get an inverse right there, and this to me just looks like a clear reversal from, you know, a smart money reversal from a market maker sell model to a market maker buy model. And now what I want to see us do is start disrespecting bearish PD arrays like this 3-minute and respecting bullish PD arrays until we can take out and complete the buy model at the top of the buy side liquidity up here. And yeah, that's what happened, right? Like we disrespected this, so that confirms my entry. Buy in. I'm just going to do 2 because I did take partials. So I want to kind of show that. So yeah, entered here, traded up. And, oh, am I able to take partials? Okay, I am. All right. Oops, I took it way too low. We're going back. All right, here we go. So my stop was pretty much just at the, I was going to put it at the body, but with this big wick on this candle, I just decided I'll put it below the 3-minute candles wick instead. And obviously targeting that, we have, this is like a pretty prominent high, like it just sticks out to me. So that's what I chose for my break-even point. There we go. Okay, now we sell one position. Beautiful. And yeah, now we're break even. And we get break even. This trade still ends up playing out though perfectly. If I did ever do re-entries, I would re-enter a bit. Where was it? Right around here. This would probably have been my re-entry, but I don't do re-entries just because I think like a lot of the time your emotions get involved, so it's just better not to. But go through 3 p.m. So slow. And yeah, keep on generating. And 3 p.m. opens here. We leave a devil's mark, so we have a wickless 3 p.m. candle. And then we end up taking out the buy side. And now I'm like, okay. With this buy side taken out and a 3 p.m. open high with no wick, like 99% of the time, we're not going to leave a wickless candle, especially on the hourly. So I'm looking for us to trade back down, at least put in a wick, and then I don't care what happens after that. So we play this out, and we get an inverse. Oops. Come on. Yeah, so we have an SMT with ES. I can show you that right there. We take out the buy side, and we have a 3 p.m. open high low close. So this to me, super obvious reversal. This little inverse fair value gap, if you can see it right there. And I entered, put my stop here. TP at the 3 p.m. devil's mark, just because it's like a pretty obvious place to hit. I could have targeted the sell side, but just most of my position was out here. If you go watch the other video I posted earlier this week, there's like all the details. I kind of forgot what happened, but yeah. So unfilled 5-minute right here, we rebalance the 5, so this is where you end up going break even, because we could just end up trading back up, right? And that doesn't happen. We trade down and TP hit. We did end up taking that sell side out, and then we just traded back up. So all we did was just put that wick in and continue upwards. And that was Wednesday. Next. Okay. Let me go back here. It's 9:30. All right. Market opens. Expecting this to be kind of a reversal point. We have London highs up here, buy side, and high of day up there. So we're kind of looking for us to go take this out and then get shorts. Where's that? Okay, I can turn that off. All right. So end up trading up. And with this trade, I believe it was, yeah, it was going to be a mechanical model, but we ended up just taking out both of these 5 minutes and inversing both of them. So I couldn't actually take this on my funded account just because it goes against my rules, but I did just hop on a different account and take this. So what I did, marked out the range with a fib like that. Yeah, that's right. And then I kind of just wanted to set a limit at like OTE. And then also I wanted to see us tap this 5 minute BPR that's pretty premium and respect it. So I don't know if I can put limit orders. I don't know. I'll just have like manually enter. Okay, sell there. Let's just pretend that's how it was. And I like this sell side right here. So get tapped in there. And we have this massive candle. This is probably like some tariff news or something. And yeah, so pretty crazy. But that limit was nice. We start going down. And right here, I think with this low, we made an SMT with ES. Yeah. So I kind of started to trail my stop here. I trailed it to the, oops, what happened there? I trailed it to the start of, go back. All right. Yeah, so I started trailing it once we put in that SMT, which is right around here. And we made a 5 minute order block. So I put it to the top of that because I was like, if we're gonna keep moving down, we gotta respect this order block. So threw it on the top, and we ended up not taking out that sell side. I got stopped out in profit, and then we just continued upwards. But yeah, I mean, weird day in terms of price action, but good to get what you get. And good read on the market in terms of, seeing the buy side get taken out and looking for shorts. And that was Thursday. I think I looked at PM, but it was just too slow, so I kind of just didn't want to bother. Oops. Okay, let me go back here. Oops, 9:30. All right, at 9:30, we have data highs and lows. And we also had 10 a.m. consumer sentiment, which isn't red folder, but I treat it as red folder just because it tends to be pretty crazy, and you're going to see that today. So take out data highs. And now I'm kind of looking for shorts. Sadly, just because we did have 10 a.m. consumer sentiment, I couldn't take the shorts, but we had like an unfilled 5 here, and we had like an SMT like that. Yeah, we had an SMT right here. And I was watching for shorts here. I couldn't take it because we had 10 a.m. news like a few minutes after, and it was invalidated because we tapped a 5, but this was the inverse I was looking for, to see an actual like break trade below that. But yeah, invalidated, and it's before news, so I couldn't take that. And we ended up just dumping down, and consumer sentiment was like a good 100 points or something. So definitely it should be red folder, but I guess not. And yeah, after this, we trade into this unfilled 4-hour, I believe. Yeah. And, you know, just after taking out all of this, I'm looking for at least a rebalance of this. It would be a little early to expect a full rebalance just because of how quick we dumped. So I'm expecting, you know, after this, we're kind of just going to consolidate, accumulate. And we ended up opening up the highest time frame being a 3-minute mech model to an unfilled 5 to rebalance that range. And I believe we did get it. Yeah, so we got it here. Thing was, though, and why I didn't take this is because we created equal lows right here. And the last time I did this in January was the one time I broke my rules, was taking a trade against equal highs that were like this, like super far apart, and I got fucked. So I wasn't going to repeat that. So I said, I'm sitting this one out. And yeah, it ended up playing out, I think. Yeah, so it played out, and then you would have gotten break even because you're breaking him at the 5. And then the rest of the morning was just chop, and then a tariff thing once again. So yeah, weird day, but glad I sat out on that one just because it's better for my rules, obviously. And that was the entire week. Not that many trades that I took on my funded. The only trade I did take on my funded was this loss, and then the rest were just invalid because of rules things, or just because of what's it called, like the time. Like, let me go back over with these. This long wasn't mech, so I couldn't take that. And then this short was mech, but it was at like 3:30, and that's just kind of out of my time range for taking that on my funded, so I didn't. This trade, obviously not my model, can't take that. This trade, equal lows. So the only trade that truly did follow my rules, and then yeah, this one was before news. The only trade that truly did follow my rules and I actually liked was this one, and we just kind of got chopped out of that, which sucks, but it's gonna happen, bro. And next week, I'm hoping we don't have any crazy tariff stuff, and we can actually get some good price action, but we'll see. Anyways, thank you for watching. God bless.